So this is my second presentation. So this is my real presentation. Okay. So I will be presenting a process-based anomaly detections and analysis for cyber-physical systems with MQTT protocols. And basically, we aim to build a process-based anomaly detection systems, which is we model the behavior with a process we call a model which is called as process tree, and we check the behavior of the network, IoT networks, to the depth of events and execution relations. And we detect minor anomalies such as missing events and perturbed event order as low as 3% occurrence probability. And we show the evaluation results in the detection, on the detection capability. So as the background, MQTT is a lightweight, scalable M2M system, as we know. And the popular IoT search engine, Shodan, show that 50,000 devices allow anonymous collections, which are not secured. And MQTT broker until version 1.4.15 was vulnerable to denial of service attack, which is malicious client sends a message containing a known Unicode characters. Although a fix was made, several more vulnerabilities was found later in the newer versions. And however, the problem was that vulnerabilities was not detected since it follows correct MQTT protocol, but actually in the terms of behaviors of systems, we have an unintended executions. So we want to check whether in the process they follows the intended execution or not. So in the related work, usually in anomaly detection, we use machine learning techniques. So machine learning techniques is a black box technique, which it is hard to find the cause of detection. And it was proposed by dynamic fuzzy-based intrusion detections, was proposed by Harry Priya. And next, Myers proposed a process-based detection method using process mining and conformance checking, but they do not consider changes in process models, which contain noise. And also, Kojiro proposed to model normal behavior and check if there is any deviations from the normal behavior. But however, they did not show the effectiveness of detecting minor deviations. So as the objective there is to study, develop an intrusion detection methods for IoT systems with MQTT protocol in the closed loop system. And it is significant to enable bird's eye monitoring and detection techniques of MQTT-based systems with insights of process model, and provide detection of minor anomalies that occurs in various forms, in example, failed sensor readings and delayed message passing. So first, before I go to my approach, I give some introduction of the terms. And first is the process mining. Process mining is a method of to extract knowledge from event logs and discover the monitored process. The concept was introduced by Van der Waals. And in this paper, process mining is used to discover and extract process in the form of process tree. And we use inductive mining techniques to produce process tree from event log. So for example, this is a system behavior, and we have an event log which checks for each time any events was occurred, we record it in the event log. And using the process mining, which is the inductive miner, we can produce a process model from this event log. So inductive miner will check the frequencies of events coming out in the log, and then they will produce models that represents the relations between the events. Next is a process tree. Process tree is a true representation of process, and each leaf node and each internal node respectively represent an action and an operator in the process. So we use 4 operators to represent relations, which is sequence, parallel, choice loop, and exclusive choice. So first is a sequence. A sequence, for example, SCQ AB is represented as this. And we show that for the trace, we have a trace of execution, sequence execution of A and B. So after A is executed, then B will be executed. So next one is AND. AND is an operator for parallel. So for AND A and B, we can have a execution of A will be or A and B will be executed in parallel. For example, in the trace AB or BA is acceptable.